What is happening, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Hopefully you guys did enjoy 2019 as much as I did. And today we're going to be talking about my top 10 2019 movies of this year. And this is going to be my list of movies that I've really enjoyed throughout the whole year. And I have seen like 26 movies of this year, which is actually pretty bizarre. I'm a pretty huge movie person, if you can't tell. And this is going to be a list of movies that I've really appreciated and are my favorites of this year, and most of it won't make it into the list because these are the ones I really enjoyed watching. And yeah, let's get on to the list. Starting on number 10, you got Shazam. Now, this movie was really darn good. It's a DC movie, of course. Starts with a kid getting superpowers to a grown man as a wizard. Really? And this movie is very refreshing. It's got a bunch of comedic jokes. The best actor to play as that character, Zachary Levi, he's actually pretty phenomenal with the role. And yes, the villain is very interesting. But yeah, it was very thrilling and very enjoyable to watch. Coming to you to number 9 on the list is Toy Story 4. Now, this movie is obviously from Pixar, Disney Pixar, and it's the last of the Toy Story saga, or like the Toy Story story. Of course, you saw what I did there. But yeah, it was a very enjoyable film. I just saw this movie as of like Christmas Eve, and I finally just got the movie and sat back and watched laid back, and it was a very enjoyable film. The visual effects are stunning, the best I have seen in years of Disney Pixar. Like, this movie, it has absolutely drastically changed with visual effects. It was very fun to watch, and it was just great to see the gang back together, especially Forky. He was a very comedic character in the movie as well. Next on the list is number 8, and that is SpiderMan Far From Home. Now, this movie is a Marvel movie that I thoroughly enjoyed. It is actually one of the best Spider-Man movies I've seen to date. It takes place after the events of Endgame. The villain in the movie, Mysterio, he's very enjoyable as Jake Gyllenhaal. Him and Tom Holland's characters that mixed together was perfect. Visual effects, absolutely stunning. The Spider-Man suits, top-notch amazing. But yeah, this movie was top-notch amazing. Coming to you on number 7 on the list is Midway. Now, this movie I found actually pretty outstanding. It obviously takes place around where the attack of Pearl Harbor happened, and it was just really cool how the audience was, because the audience was literally just elderly people, and I'm pretty sure most of them were like veterans or just older folks who really enjoyed watching war movies. I mean, it happened at perfect timing to where Veterans Day was happening, so it was actually a pretty good launch day for that. You got an amazing cast overall. Like, each individual actor that plays in these roles were actually very surprisingly very good. It's a very enjoyable historic movie to watch, so I would recommend you go watch that yourself. Next in line, number 6 is Joker. Now, Joker was a pretty outstanding, it had outstanding performance of Joaquin Phoenix, and it is hard to pick on which Joker would be better, Heath Ledger or Joaquin Phoenix. And I would say Joaquin Phoenix does an exceptional job of taking care of the psychological issues and elements of Joker right before he became as Joker, actually, and just more becoming of Joker. Like, it was an actually pretty outstanding motion picture movie throughout. It was very slow in some paces, but then it picked up the pace, and it was driven into like an oh wow moment in most cases, because there's some pretty familiar faces obviously, and it was just a really very interesting DC movie. And of course, this is rated R, so it's like one that, for a lot of people, it's gonna be like the best movie for them, but for me, it was very good. Next in line, number 5 is John Wick 3. Now, John Wick 3 is, in fact, a very colorful movie. Keanu Reeves, who plays the role as him, he does a very fantastic role, of course, and his 2 other John Wick movies were absolutely outstanding as well, because he does a lot of killing, and it's just top-notch action right there. Like, there's just a bunch of shootings and all that. And there's a lot of uncomfortable scenes. I get it, it's rated R. But yeah, John Wick 3 is a very exceptional action-packed film, in my opinion. And we got our special order for number 4, and that is Ford versus Ferrari. And yes, as a racing type of movie, it is very pretty amazing, because I just watched this movie as of recently as well. This movie, featuring obviously Matt Damon and Christian Bale, the chemistry works out completely well together. And Christian Bale's character is like top-notch, really good. Like, he actually puts effort into how he is acting as the character. And Matt Damon, of course, he's not as dull as you would expect for Matt Damon to be in a movie. Like, he was very comedic, and I really enjoyed that for the movie. Like, it adds a little bit of a taste to the movie. And racing movies aren't all in my favor of a genre, but in this, like, for this type of movie, I really enjoyed it. In other cases, like, it was still a really enjoyable movie, especially if you're like not a racing fan. You should go totally check it out. Oh, we're almost done. I'm losing breath. Number 3 is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Now, this movie is directed by Quentin Tarantino. He makes phenomenal movies, of course, and Darkcraft 21 introduced me to seeing Inglourious Bastards, which I thought was really good. And this movie I just saw like literally a couple days ago. Really good movie, and gives a whole different type of aspect of how Hollywood usually is. And Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt's chemistry works like butter and bread. Just the last minute metaphor in my head. But yeah, Margot Robbie was actually really good in this movie as well. But yeah, I really enjoyed the ending of the movie. Like, there's a lot of laughs I had, and it was easily one of the best movies of this year to date. Coming to you to number 2, which was supposed to be number 1, but I changed it up at the last minute, is Avengers In Game. Now, this movie, you can easily just walk in and know that you're going to really enjoy it, because it's Avengers In Game we're talking about. It's Marvel. I mean, Marvel usually produces without fail on like a really good movie, and this is one of those great movies, like where you bring the original Avengers within the rest of the other surviving non-Avengers / other Avengers, because you got the Guardians, Nebula, and Rocket, and then you got Captain Marvel, which is there for like not even majority of the movie. She's only there for like 2 minutes, which is great. But yeah, this movie is just absolutely outstanding. Like, time travel and all that stuff, it was just out of the parks, insane. Like, there's so many directions they could have done differently than like what they chose to do, but it's all good. There are mistakes obviously that have been made and that have been pointed out to, like, why this happened, why is that shown after that shot of the scene, whatever. It's like, hey, they messed up, it's not perfect, it's alright. But yeah, we got an amazing supply of actors who play in these awesome characters, and they're just irreplaceable. Like, you just gotta love Marvel for that. Coming to you number 1 on my favorite top 10 movies of this year is Knives Out. And oh my god, this movie blew me out of the park. Like, oh my god, it was so good. Like, the actors, actresses that are in the movie are just stunning from beginning to end. It worked out as what I didn't expect. Like, I actually knew from the trailers it looked really good, because the trailer said itself. It was really good. You can get some ideas on like who the murder could be, and your guessing could be thrown off to a different dilemma that happens during the movie, and you just switch off who you think it really is, honestly. But I've had a little suspect from the very beginning, and I've kept it throughout the whole way except for like the middle, and then I stopped. I was like, wait a second, think. Who could actually be? Oh, it's this person. I see what you're doing there. Oh, that's how you did it. Like, this movie, actually, you have to watch it like more than once to understand what fully goes on, and what all the meanings that like the detective mentions and the other suspects and victims or whoever that are part of this movie. Like, it is absolutely phenomenal, and that is my favorite movie of this year. And there you have it. There's the top 10 movies of 2019. I hope you guys did enjoy that, and leave it down in the comments down below what are your favorite 2019 movies of this year. And like, I've seen a lot more movies this year than I did last year, and I'm not expected to see too many great movies of next year, even though like we're given like a decent amount of titles like Black Widow, Halloween Kills, what else? Sonic. I mean, that's an interesting one. I mean, I guess we'll see for ourselves. Yeah, hope you guys did enjoy that video. If you guys did, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you have not, and share this video with your family and your friends, and I'll see y'all next video. I've been talking a lot. I need to go get something to drink and take a big Big deep breath. I'll see y'all next video. Peace out and have a great day, everyone.